So it's been a little while. I'm gonna talk through all of that in a moment, but I do want to start off by saying that I have changed my channel name. Previously I was Kimberly Yarns, which I took inspiration from my mum, and now I have changed it to Pearl Grey Knits because I wanted something that kind of connected better to my booktube channel, which is Earl Grey Books, Pearl Grey Knits, Earl Grey Books. So that's what I have decided to change it to. This felt just like a little bit more me, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. So today I'm going to talk through what's been going on, what I've been working on, and then I'm going to talk about my spring wrap up and go into my knitting intentions for summer. So let's just start with where I've been. So I was in the process of making some longer videos, some vlogs that went over a few weeks and things like that. And then in October, I actually really badly hurt my hands from knitting and I had to take about a month and a bit off, and I have been just slowly getting back into it. And so I wasn't knitting, I didn't have anything pre-filmed, and so I didn't have any videos to make or edit, and so it was kind of a long break. But my hands are doing better. It was a flare-up of RSI, so it's not something that's ever going to be completely better, but I've learnt my lesson and I am pacing myself better. I hope. I think I am. Who knows? But it means that I haven't really been working on a whole lot since I can't even remember when I made my last video. We're going to talk about how I did with my knitting intentions for spring, and then we'll jump into the summer ones. So for spring, I did finish something. I finished the petal drop socks. These were a very overdue Christmas gift for last year. I finished these at the end of September and I have passed them on. So I'm happy with that. I got something done, which is, when we talk about the other things, you'll understand. So I did those. I did also do some more work on my Fleur shawl. This is by Espace Tricot, and it's very pretty. This is a Christmas gift for this year. So I think I was 24% of the way through at some point, and I think I started a little bit before that, but I am now about 44% of the way through. I am filming this a few days before it's going to go up, so hopefully I should be about halfway through by the day this is out. Enjoying this. It's pretty much the same, like, repeat every row except for every 2 rows, except for when I get to doing the bobbles, but they're not that often. As you can see, I have 1 row of bobbles, but I'm having fun. I really like Espace Tricot's patterns. I've used this one, and I also have the gingerbread sweater by them, which I haven't finished, but I did like the pattern. I'm gonna get back to it one day. But So those are the things I worked on. Everything else. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of socks that I wanted to make. And I also had a camisole from, is it My Favorite Things knitwear? I think that's it. Finished one sock. So like, I don't know. I had a little bit left, I think. So I finished one. I started almost every other pair of socks, except for 2. One, because I realized that it used pretty extensive cabling and I'm just not across cabling yet. So I just park that until I feel like I'm ready to get there. And then the other one was going to be my self-drafted sock, and I just didn't, I need 2 different sets of needles for that one to cast on and for the cuff, and then one for the rest of the sock. And I just couldn't time it at a point where I had both of those needles available. So that's what happened there. But with all the other socks, I tried them, I cast them on. I got through a decent amount of them. One of them, I think I literally got like past, yeah, I was into the foot. And then I've just been having a really tough time lately with liking the things that I'm doing. That's not really the way to describe it. Like with the things I've been knitting and the videos I've been making and the blog posts I've been writing and everything like that, I'm just not happy with how any of them have been turning out, which is another reason why I haven't been doing videos, is because I just couldn't get them to work. So that was a major thing with socks, and I ripped every single pair out and started again of some of them, which we're going to go into for my knitting intentions for summer. I'm just going to say, I hate summer. I am not a summer girl. I'm happiest when it's cold because I like to be rugged up. I like to be warm. I hate being hot. Like, I hate it. None of these patterns are summery at all. They're just things I want to make. Most of them are gifts because I had to take time off to rest my hands. Pretty much all of my gift knits went out the window, and I am trying to still be able to give a couple of people their gifts. There are a couple of people that I'm just like, nope, you're just gonna have to wait. And then there are a few others that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get these done. First things first, my major focus is the shawl, because this is the one Christmas gift that I am going to try and get sent by Christmas. It's complicated, but my auntie won't really understand if my brother and I don't have a Christmas gift for her. So I'm really trying to push through and get this one done. I'm relatively confident that I'll be able to get it done, because it's not super quick because it is increasing and at no point does it start to decrease, but it's nice yarn and it's like quick to work through in terms of the yarn. Like, it's not like it doesn't split, anything like that. The bobbles are probably the hardest bit because they're done in mohair. I don't like mohair. This is my first time really using it and I'm not really a fan of it. I don't like how thin it is. I love the effect that is giving this though. So we'll see. Hopefully that is okay. Let's go into this one next. This is another gift. This one is a big old blanket. Now, I have left it in the middle of a row because what else are you going to do, right? So I can't really show you anything, but it's a blanket. It's definitely a blanket. It's so cute. Once it's kind of looking a bit more put together, because I'm kind of in the middle of like the squares, it'll make sense when I'm able to show you it. But it does have a cute little pattern on there and I really like it. So I will be continuing to work on that, and I don't really have a date in mind that I want this done. I'm just gonna like send it when I can. And I don't want to talk too much about it because I know that the friend I'm making it for does watch my videos, so I don't want to say too much and I don't want to give away who it's for, but it is a blanket and I'm very excited to see how it turns out. What next? Okay, I'll show you the last one. I'll show you the last one that I have casted on so far, and that is a pair of socks. So I haven't got very far, but these will be the Blooming Lavender socks by Stone Knits. I think these are so cute. I love all of Stone Knits patterns. This is the first one that I bought, but I love them all, and they're all like saved in my wish list on Ravelry, and I'll have a whole bunch in my cart because of course. And these are also a gift. These have been so fun to work on so far. I did a little bit of color work. In fact, most of the socks that I ripped out were color work. So I feel like I've got an okay grasp on it at the moment. So I'm having a lot of fun with these ones. They're also good because I have this beautiful purple that I'm working in, and I'm also using the last little bit of the sort of mint green that I had for my petal drop socks. So once I get to the leaves, I will be able to show that. And they're so nice, they're so squishy, they're going to be so thick. So the person I'm giving these to isn't going to be able to wear them for a few months, but they're so cute. I can't wait to see what they look like once I get sort of to the heel and I've done with the color work of the lavender. Okay, and then I have two other socks that I am working on. The first one, I'm not even going to tell you what pattern I'm using or the color or show you the yarn or anything, because this is a gift for Angel, my best friend, and if I show the yarn, she will immediately know that these ones are hers. So we're not going to show it. I'm just going to say that that is something I am working on and leave it there. The other pair of socks I'm also knitting for another friend, and these ones are going to be the Forest Spell socks from Drops. So I ordered some drops. This the pattern originally is like a dark green, but I wanted this kind of icy blue instead, and so I've got grey to do the color work, and I think it'll just be, and I know it's super pretty because this is one of the ones I started and had to rip back, hence why this ball is so small. But I'm so excited to see how it looks once I actually have it looking right. So that will be exciting. Is that everything else? So the last one, we're going to have to kind of use our imaginations together on this one. I do have a pattern in mind that I'm going to use, but I have the yarn here that I'm going to use with that, and I'm changing the pattern. I just wanted to have like a solid base to go off, and then I will adjust a couple of things. But the yarn that I'm going to use, and why we have to use our imaginations, is because I'm going to use my first ever yarn advent for this, which is going to be a sweater. So this is the Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co, and it's called Back Through the Wardrobe because it is Narnia themed. This just arrived the other day, and so my plan is to do a sweater that will be based off the gingerbread sweater, because I was trying to find a different pattern that I could use, but in terms of like neckline and like things like that, everything I found had really puffy sleeves, and that just doesn't look right on me. I think on some people it looks so cute, but just not on me. So I knew that the gingerbread sweater, I know that it fits comfortably sort of over, because I've been able to try the one that I've started on, so I'm going to be starting a new one. So it'll be that, and then my sleeves will be the advent calendar. So it will be a row of each day on each sleeve, and then hopefully, you know, these cute colorful sleeves, and maybe I haven't really decided what color the body will be yet, because I don't know what colors these are. So once I kind of have them all together, I will decide on a color for the base. But I'm going to be knitting the sleeves first, and we'll just go from there. And I'm very much looking forward to it. I think it's going to be so cute, and it's something a little bit different than what I usually knit, which is socks. Socks and maybe 2 colors. So this should be interesting, fun, very much looking forward to seeing how I can bring it together. But for now, that is the end of my summer plans or summer intentions. I'm hoping that I can finish maybe 2 of these, since in spring I only finished the 1. Maybe just gonna slowly bump it up, and we'll see how we go with that. But I hope you're all doing super well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.